All right, so we're going to talk about another organic traffic source here, contest and sweepstakes marketing. This is definitely an interesting organic traffic source. It really provides people with an incentive to take action. In my experience, contests are not amazing at getting brand new leads. They're okay, especially with social media. If you're trying to grow your Facebook fan page, for example, contests can be a way to generate some hype and get some new likes. But the real power of contests comes when you're trying to get existing followers to take some kind of action. So for example, if you have a huge Facebook following and you want to build up an email autoresponder list, contests and sweepstakes are a great way to get those Facebook fans to go to your opt-in page and join your autoresponder. That's because it, of course, offers some value. And a good contest provides value, some kind of thing you win, of course, and that makes people happy. It gets them off their butts. It gets them to take action. And if you do it right, you can create long-term, loyal customers. The other nice thing about contests is that there's a lot of viral potential. A lot of contests are shared on social media. This is why they can actually be useful for getting social media followers, because people will share that contest, especially with people who might be interested in the prize. And that's the other note I want to make here with contests and sweepstakes. The prize you offer is actually a way to self-select. If you offer up an iPad, for example, a lot of people want iPads, including a lot of people who are not interested in your particular brand, probably, what you're offering. But if you're a little creative, you can actually create prizes that only people who are going to be interested in your brand and what you're offering will take advantage of. So for example, if you're in graphic design, offer up Photoshop, like the newest version of Photoshop. Have them enter their email address for a chance to win a copy of the latest edition of Photoshop. Well, why would you do that? People who are interested in graphic design are probably going to be interested in Photoshop. So if somebody sees Photoshop and they're a graphic designer, they will jump on that, right? And when they share it with their friends, they're probably not going to share that with their grandparents. They're going to share it with a friend of theirs who is into graphic design, right? Who uses Photoshop. So that's an example of how you can use the prize itself to self-select your audience. Here's an example of a contest being used to entice people to take action. This is an event that's held in Costa Rica, and what they're offering basically is a free trip to this event. Round-trip flights, VIP pass, private bungalow, shuttles, all kinds of good stuff, right? And why are they doing this? Well, one, it gets people to take action. You'll notice at the bottom here, if you buy your ticket during this contest period, you actually get more opportunities to win. So there's a big incentive there to take action right now. If you're kind of on the fence, you're like, oh, I'll register later. So that's a positive. You're, of course, going to get people who would be interested in this event but may not be completely sold on the event yet into the funnel, because you get their contact information, so you can send messages via email or Facebook or whatever to kind of take them through the sales process. That's nice. And they're probably going to be exposed to some new people who are not aware of them yet, because this contest will be shared. So there's a lot of positives to this contest. It's a good example of what we're talking about. So all in all, monetary investment, I put 2 to 4 here because it can be really inexpensive if you offer up a prize, especially one that involves your own time. A good example of a contest that I've seen is a 15-minute coaching call. If you win, that's an example of how you can make it really free. It can be a little higher if you have more expensive prizes. If you give away an iPad or a trip or something, then you're talking about spending a decent amount of money. Time investment, you got to get it out there. You got to do a little bit of work to spread the word a little bit, but it's not a huge ongoing time investment, but the engagement level's high. All right, people who are in the contest, they're excited, they want to find out who wins, they want to win themselves, so they're going to be engaged, and you're going to get some loyal followers out of it. So all in all, there's a reason why contests and prizes is a tried and tested marketing strategy, and for your online business, it can be a terrific addition to your traffic portfolio.